93% of Canadians are registered to vote, yet in the last 6 elections, fewer than 65% have bothered to cast a ballot. And in all except 42 ridings across Canada, the number of uncast votes, that's registered voters who just didn't show up, was higher than the number of votes the winner received. Not won by, received. Higher. In the last 3 elections, between 25 and 40 seats were decided by less than 1,000 votes, with 20 seats in the last 2 elections seeing less than 250 votes difference between the winner and loser. And for half of the elections this century, 40 seats would have been enough to change the outcome, enough to put the other party in power. 93% of Canadians are registered to vote, but fewer than 60% will decide who makes up the next government. Will they pick a government that wants American healthcare? Will they pick a government that would rather bankrupt our country, dismantling our economy? Will they pick a government that doesn't care the climate is changing? Will they pick a government that wants people to work longer before they can retire? Will they pick a government more interested in their corporate donors than the average Canadian? Less than 6,000 votes swung to the opposite party would have changed the direction we've been going in this country for most of the elections this century. And if you don't think that matters, then I've got news for you. Canada has 1/9 the population of America. If we'd had the wrong party in charge during this pandemic, and we almost did, then instead of the 26,000 COVID deaths we've had, there'd be more than 68,000 Canadians dead from COVID, because even as America's case counts were skyrocketing, one Canadian political party was parroting everything Donald Trump and the Republicans said. Sorry, did I say one? I meant 2. On this day in 1697, during the War of the Grand Alliance, the single French warship Le Pelican, commanded by Captain Pierre Le Moyen d'Iberville, defeated an English squadron at the Battle of Hudsons Bay near Fort York. After a 2.5-hour running fight, Le Pelican turned and engaged the English squadron in broadside action. Outgunned and badly damaged by its opponent, English Captain Fletcher demanded d'Iberville's surrender, but when that was refused, Fletcher is reported to have raised a glass of wine to toast d'Iberville's bravery, just as the next broadside from Pelican detonated his ship's powder magazine and blew the English warship up. Yep, blew it up real good. It's also Be Late for Something Day, World Samosa Day, International Day of Charity, Pet Rock Day, and Cheese Pizza Day. And that's today's Duza Bear Digest. See you tomorrow. Yeah, you know what goes good on a cheese pizza? Pepperoni.